Hi there, Austin Gunners. My name's Dan Hatcher. I'm with AIM Fundraising, and I just want to make a real quick video here for you, the team managers, to just kind of go over some things that'll help you make sure that everybody gets the most out of this fundraiser. My goal here is to help everybody here raise lots of money. My understanding of this is that all the money that you raise goes for your own accounts rather than to the league, so that's even better. And yeah, I work a lot in the spring with cheerleaders and drill teams who have to raise lots and lots of money. Sometimes it costs $1,000 or so to be a cheerleader in a school. And when we work with them right after tryouts like that, they average about, selling about 40 to 50 items a piece. Our goal here is to help y'all raise about $240 a piece. Now that means that you just need to sell 30 items. Now I just said just need to sell 30 items. That sounds like a whole lot. Probably a lot of you have never done that on a fundraiser before. The reason I'm making this video here for you is because the way y'all are structured, I don't have a chance to get in front of everybody. So I need you, the team managers, to explain this to the parents of the players on your team about how to go about raising $240, and actually it can be done in literally 2 or 3 hours. So it's I know we give you 2 weeks to do this thing, but really it's just a matter of a couple of hours. And the way to do this, because what we're doing is cookie dough. And this cookie dough here, the reason that we're doing cookie dough is because it is the #1 product in fundraising. We could do other things, but this will help you raise more money and faster than anything else that you could do. You average $6 profit on every item that's sold. Now here's the thing, if you want to sell 30, that does not happen by accident. The way to go about doing that is make a plan. In fact, they can do this with their kids and they can learn something really valuable out of this. You make a plan, and what you do is you sit down with mom and dad, and the players can make a list of every adult that they know. People mom and dad work with, people they go to church with, relatives, friends of the family, neighbors, the neighbors that live 2 or 3 blocks over. You don't know everybody in your neighborhood, but you know people 2 or 3 blocks over, that kind of stuff. And then on that list, you just give them a call. And you explain to them that, hey, I made, tried out and I made a new league in town. It's the Austin Gunners, and it cost about $1,100–1,200 to be on the team, and then we also have travel expenses and things like that, and so we're trying to raise as much money as we can so I can be on the team, and I just want to know if I could help you out. But you can do this by phone. The reason you can do that by phone is that nobody has to look at this brochure to know that they want chocolate chunk cookie dough or oatmeal raisin or white chocolate mac. Nobody has to see it. Anyway, if they'll do that, you could probably make about 10 to 15 calls and sell 30 boxes of cookie dough, and that could be done in probably less than 2 hours. If you want to go for higher, we have the cheerleading girls and the drill team girls. A lot of them raise $700–800 a piece, and they do that in just a few days on their fundraiser with this right here and the telephone. And literally, you can make a list of 40 or 50 or 60 people that you know. Ask them to buy more than one. Who doesn't like more than one flavor of cookie dough, right? Another advantage that you have is you're doing this in the summer. The schools do cookie dough a lot, but it's now been about 4 or 5 or 6 months since anybody's had any cookie dough come around. So that'll help, okay? But anyway, if you'll communicate that with your parents and with your kids on your team, y'all will do very, very well. Now, what you can do as team managers to help your team is send emails about every 2 or 3 days, just reminding people, if you hear, ask people for their success stories, how they sold something. You might even have somebody who went to a place of business and they bought some for all their one box for all their employees and sold 4 cases at one place. So if you've got stories like that to tell, then type it up in an email and send that out to everybody. But what you do is if you just kind of every 2 or 3 days just drop an email and tell how the sale's going, what's happening, and stuff like that. If you'll do that, you'll have a great sale. It'll be the best one y'all ever have, probably. And but as team manager, actually you get to set the tone for that, because really you're the one that's kind of in charge of this. Also, it would help if at the end of the sale you send out emails to remind everybody to turn their order forms in on time. Anyway, I just wanted to give those tidbits for you, the team manager, as a way to maybe give you some ideas on how you can help your team do really, really well on this.